Hello makers, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited to be sharing with you the very first conditioner bar recipe I have ever shared here. Conditioner bars last for a very long time, usually a couple of months easily. And this of course depends on the size, the formula, the usage. Conditioner bars are so nourishing for dry hair ends, and also they leave no greasy residue behind. The recipe I'm going to share with you is very beginner friendly, but also easily customizable by more advanced makers. What I love about this recipe is that many of the ingredients are actually very similar to the ones I usually use in a facial lotion. Reusing the same ingredients across different recipes to me really is one of the most important components of making truly sustainable beauty products. I share more about making zero waste haircare products in my online shampoo bars making workshop. It's completely free to attend, so make sure to register using the link in the description box down below. The bulk of this solid conditioner bar is made up by an emulsifying wax, a fatty alcohol, and a conditioning ingredient. In this recipe, I have used Oliven 1000 as my emulsifying wax, cetyl alcohol for my fatty alcohol, and BTMS 50 as my conditioning ingredient. The star of the recipe is of course the conditioning ingredient, but the emulsifying wax and the fatty alcohol also play an important role because they add nourishing properties and they boost the conditioning power of the bar. Make sure to check the blog post linked in the description box below, as I give you some variations of conditioning ingredients you can use alternatively to BTMS 50. The rest of the ingredients is made up by oils and butters, which contribute to nourishing the hair. The oils make the bar more easy to spread on the hair shaft, and the butters solidify the formula. In this recipe, I have used coconut oil and shea butter. Let's get started. First, prepare a bain-marie by adding a few inches of water into a saucepan. Then measure all of the solid ingredients in a bowl apart from the shea butter, which I recommend to add later so not to disrupt its precious properties. As the ingredients are melting, make sure to give them a stir every now and then using a silicone spatula or a tablespoon. When the ingredients will be off the heat, they will start to solidify very fast. So make sure to prepare the mold and the rest of the ingredients you will need, the preservative and any optional essential oils. Once the ingredients are fully melted, remove them from the heat and add the essential oils and the preservative. Now, you need to make sure that the preservative you're using can withstand high temperatures of above 45 degrees Celsius. Otherwise, you need to wait for the ingredients to cool down a little, which means that the bar might solidify, which is really not ideal. So make sure to check out the blog post linked in the description box below for more information on which preservative is best for solid conditioner bars. Once all the ingredients are in the mold, let them solidify into the freezer for about 1 hour before unmolding, or simply leave the bar to harden at room temperature. Once the bar is hard, it's time to unmold it, and this to me is the most fun and exciting process. It's just filled with anticipation on what the final result will look like. You finally get to see and try your creation. Let me know if it's the same for you. This conditioner bar has a shelf life of about 6 months, and I recommend to let the solid conditioner air dry for a few hours before using it. To use it, pass it on your wet hair, leave it on for a minute or two, and then rinse it off with plenty of water. Some people find them a bit difficult to apply, but it's just a matter of getting used to a new way. Just rub it onto the hair ends and the conditioner bar will leave a creamy residue behind and glide over the hair. It will not damage it, but simply coat it with conditioning goodness. I really hope you'll love this recipe as much as I do. Let me know if you try it. And as always, if you have questions, let me know in the comments down below.